I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all the obstacles in my way. Hey YouTube, it's your girl KiVonShe, and I am back with you with another video today. If you are new here, hello. Before you do anything, like this video and subscribe, and also make sure you hit that notification bell button because I know you're going to be back. Today's video is going to be a first impression and makeup review and wear test for this new foundation that I got. So let me slide over a little bit and insert a picture here. This is a picture of a swatch test that I did in Ulta the other day, and I posted this to Twitter to see if anybody could tell where I put the makeup, and I actually only applied it to my cheek, so on this side, which I'll point to in the video. I mean, on the inserted picture, I'll point to it. And not a lot of people could tell. You'd really have to zoom in really close to see that the side that I actually put it on was a little bit more mattified than the other. Like, my pores were still open. But that was that, and I was shook, so I decided to do a review on it. First I want to show y'all, I bought this Serum Trios by Art Naturals, and before I do anything, I applied the vitamin C, and then I applied the hyaluronic moisturizing. So I did those after I did my morning face routine. I'm going to hop right on in with primer. And I'm first going to start off with the Tatcha Silk Canvas. I have not figured out this autofocus for this lens, which I might have to switch out my lenses for recording, but I like this one better than my other one, so I don't know. And if you see me looking sideways, it's because my TV that I had in the bedroom just like randomly keeps kicking off the internet and the Wi-Fi in the house, and then like the apps don't work and none of those things. So I took it and attached it to my camera, and basically it's now my monitor. So I'm excited that I can see instead of like looking at this little bitty screen that's already attached to my camera. I also redid my room and everything's right here in front of me. I'm so happy. I feel so adult-like. And just going in here with my Milk Makeup Blur Stick. Both of these together are just really bomb. And I just do this. And I've used this in one of my earlier videos. And I just do like a slight rubbing in because the whole purpose is to blur everything. So the foundation that I'm talking about is the ESTEE Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. This is what the packaging looks like. It is in the shade 5W1.5 or Cinnamon. I tried like 5N2 and then I tried 5W2, and then when I found this one, because it was in between, heaven, I literally bought the last one. The only thing I don't like is when I be having to pour this onto the backs of my hand, because it can get a little messy around the lip, but you know. So facts, this is the third foundation that I bought that is like considered like a luxury foundation. The first one was when I was in Paris, and it was the MAC foundation, which I need to go back to a MAC store and get that. It's definitely my summer shade. Second was the Smashbox foundation. It was like the liquid halo at the suggestion of Yardis Beth on Instagram. It was like some years ago. Her makeup was super flawless and I was just now getting into it, and she told me it was the Smashbox liquid halo, and that's when I basically went and bought the primer, the liquid halo, and I actually had that foundation for almost 2 years because I wasn't really wearing makeup that much, but I just really loved it. After that, well, no, Fenty I guess would be considered luxury as well. And now this. So this bottle retailed for $42. And all of my other foundations are drugstore. So this states that it is medium to full coverage. So I'm just going to add one more layer. The light that's coming into this room that makes it look really pale. But y'all saw in that clip that it is my shade. So okay, so right off the bat, let me get a better mirror so I can see. I hate that on camera I'm looking like a ghost. It's nuts, because in real life it is not like that. Which y'all see when I insert like my little stuff in between of my wear test throughout the day. Like, this is what you're looking at is not true to color. But anyways, right off the bat, after a couple of layers, like I have a dark spot right here that's kind of trying to shine through. I'm pretty sure if I put like a little bit more on that spot, it would cover it all the way. I didn't want to do any color correcting first because I want to see what the foundation can do on its own as far as coverage goes. And I like it. So let me see if I can close these blinds so y'all can see. Like, the sun just be washing your girl out. But of course now it's dark in the room, even though the camera is picking up the light. But anyway, so yeah. So this foundation, like once I do my concealer and everything, you'll see how it comes together. But like my chest is like, I don't know, like the center of my body is just yellow, but then the outsides are just very brown. So what I've been doing lately is just trying to match my undertone and then correcting it and bringing my shadows, my natural contours back with contouring and highlighting. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera and then I will be back. Okay, so I am back and it is now 11:45. So I just went ahead and applied bronzer with my e.l.f. palette. Am I in focus? I set my face with the Smashbox liquid primer, and for my lips I used the NYX liquid suede in the color Club Hopper and ABH in the color Pure Hollywood. That is that. I'm gonna come back a little bit later on and show you how everything just kind of settled for the day, and I'll let you know how I feel about my newest foundation in my collection. Alright, I am back and it is now 7:49 p.m. I've had this makeup on for 8 hours and for the most part it held up. I didn't do any blotting. My nose, like the oils from my nose and like around my cheeks area and my forehead just kind of started shining through, but I wasn't doing anything and I didn't go anywhere today, so I don't really care. I never really fault any makeup companies or foundations or anything when it comes to my smile lines, because even without makeup, if I'm like laughing and smiling all day, then my smile lines are super distinct. Let me see. I don't want this to be like super extra long, but I didn't really give too much description earlier, so let me just look this up. So it says that you get 24-hour staying power, flawless natural matte, unifies uneven skin tones, and covers imperfections with buildable medium to full coverage. Feels lightweight and comfortable. Absolutely, I don't feel like I have makeup on my face at all. Sometimes when I feel that way, I'm like taking this makeup off after a couple of hours. It says it controls shine and is oil controlling. I mean, on the camera it's not that bad. In person, it's more so like the tip of my nose. And I didn't do any of my setting with the powder prior to my makeup, so that usually helps sometimes. Lasts in hot and humid weather, waterproof, won't run, rub, or smudge. I don't know. When I had it on my chest the other day, I was trying to wipe it off and it did not go, so I can say that when I swatched it. So, yes. Let's see. Transfer resistant, which we just saw, and fragrance free. Non-acnegenic, won't clog pores, which will help avert breakouts. So, I mean, I've had it on for 8 hours. I don't feel anything. I don't feel like I have on makeup at all. It's definitely transfer proof, and as much as my face and stuff gets oily, I think it did a good job. So overall, I will give Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup a thumbs up. And if y'all like how this looks, definitely go out, get some samples, or splurge on yourself and buy a bottle. It's definitely worth it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this makeup off of my face with my nighttime routine, which I will link up here somewhere so you can see what I do to get back to my regular self. And I'll see y'all in my next video.